Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure many of you heard about the feud that's going on between Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens. And I really, quite frankly, don't feel bad for Candace because she decided to surround herself with white supremacists as the people that favor her. And these are the kind of things that's going to happen. Eventually, these people are going to flip on you. They always do this. And I don't understand why there is never a lesson learned from seeing this all throughout history. Eventually, they will turn on you. And as far as your opinion, they will act as if you never are supposed to have your own opinion, but they can have all the opinion they want. I wish I would be friends with somebody like that. But this is what Candace, this is what she appeals to. So let's get into this story. Emotionally unhinged, Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens get in wild fight after he tells her, by all means, quit. Now, he has been in videos calling her a disgrace. Well, he's not saying anything about Candace that we ourselves have not said for quite some time. But y'all allowed Candace to build an empire on talking bad about black people. So when she comes around to talking bad about you, oh well. Oh well. I mean, what do you want us to say? I don't have no support for you. Just like as long as she's out there saying disparaging things about the black community, y'all don't come and support us, you know? But let's get into it. Ben Shapiro, co founder of Daily Wire, replied to a cryptic tweet from Candace Owens, who is an employee, on Wednesday evening, imploring her, by all means, quit. If she feels her work at the Daily Wire comes between her and God, as she seemed to imply. The feud escalated from there when Owens quickly shot back and told Shapiro, "You have been acting unprofessional and emotionally unhinged for weeks now." Shapiro, back and forth with Owens, is the latest round of an ongoing spat between the two popular hard right hosts. And on Tuesday, the clip of Shapiro calling Owens disgraceful for her comments on Israel Hamas went viral in conservative circles. So the clip, Shapiro responds to a question about Owens and says, I think that her fake sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. He went on to say, and he called her commentary on Israel, which was riddled with errors. Okay. Hours later, Owens posted a cryptic message on Twitter writing, "Bless are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Bless are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven." Mm-mm-mm. So Owens called herself, also quoting Matthew at chapter 5, verse 9. Mm-mm-mm. So no one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other, she concluded. You cannot serve both God and money. Isn't that what Candace has been doing that throughout her whole career, right? So anyway, Shapiro replied to the tweet, Candace, if you feel that taking money from the Daily Wire somehow comes between you and God, by all means quit. So he's pretty much letting you know, Candace, he's ready to ditch you. He said, get lost. Mm-mm-mm. You see how fast? One minute they're smiling and doing their podcast together, and the next minute they're feuding. So that's when she replied back and said he was acting unprofessional and emotionally unhinged for weeks. And we have all had to sit back and allow it, and have all tried to exercise exceeding understanding for your raw emotion. But you cross a certain line when you come for scripture and read yourself into it, she added, concluding, I will not tolerate it. Well, Candace, I think your days at the Daily Wire may be very numbered, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, I think your days are probably very numbered. All right, so here's the tweet, y'all. You know, Candace is really getting exactly what she deserves in this instant. She really is. So Owens and Shapiro have been exchanging barbs over Israel and anti-Semitism in the past. Shapiro slammed her for retweeting a far left anti Israel blogger, Max Blumenthal, and publicly admonished her for defending Kanye West after his anti Semitic screeds. Owens has a long history of controversial and outlandish rhetoric, including saying Adolf Hitler, nationalism, inside Germany was fine, and that parents who take their kids to drag queen story hour should have them taken away. Oh, well, she said, and I mean, she said so many disparaging things about the black community, I've lost track. But, you know, Candace is just being herself. This is how she's always been, you know? But Candace, in a way, is just trying to make money. Even in this fight, she's trying to make her little cash, and she don't care. But I would say your time at the Daily Wire is probably over now, Candace. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities popping up for you, but it looks like this Daily Wire thing may not work out for you anymore. And I'm not disappointed at all. I'm not disappointed, but the very people that you favor, Candace, are going to be the very ones that push you completely out. And see, remember, you already fell out with Donald Trump. If Donald Trump wins the presidency, you ain't getting back up at that White House after you insulted him, and then you called him old because he didn't say what you wanted him to say about that jab. And you fell out with Donald Trump. So he wins. You see, the first time he was in office, oh, you were all up at the White House, even had your little husband with you. You were all up there, all around Donald Trump. That ain't gonna happen this time around. One thing about Donald Trump is a very unforgiving person. Once he fall out with you, ask Omarosa. All right. Once you're on the outs with him, you ain't gonna get back in that White House again. He won't have you there. But y'all, tell me what you think. I'm not, look, Candace want to run around with this type of crowd, then whatever happens, happens. That's on her. I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her even a little. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.